Why do I yawn? Me, you, men, women, and even animals yawn. In this video, we will learn together about 3 of the theories explaining the reasons of yawning. Let us see the first theory together. When we are annoyed or tired, we cannot breathe as deeply as we actually do. Our bodies take in less oxygen because our breathing has slowed. The less oxygen leads to slowing breathing. Therefore, yawning helps us bring more oxygen into the blood and move more carbon dioxide out of the blood. So, the main reason of yawning here is to bring more oxygen and to move more carbon dioxide out of the blood. This theory sounds great, but some theories emphasize that breathing more oxygen doesn't decrease yawning. The second theory is that yawning stretches the lungs and their tissues, which is a way to flex muscles and joints, the heart rate, and make you feel more awake. Here, the theory talks about stretching the lungs and their tissues, leading to flexing muscles and joints, and the heart rate, and making you feel more awake. While the third theory states that yawning is a protective reflex, aiming to redistribute the oil-like substance called surfactant to keep the lungs lubricated and then to prevent their collapsing. All what yawning does in the theory is to act as a protective reflex which distributes the oil-like substance called surfactant to keep the lungs lubricated and then to prevent collapsing. According to the theory, if we do not yawn, it would be harder and harder to take a deep breath. Is yawning contagious? A study emphasizes that yawning was contagious between individuals, especially those that were socially close. A study was conducted on some people who were socially close, and it was found that yawning was contagious between them. This suggests that emotional proximity rather than spatial proximity is an indicator of contagious yawns. A review made in 2020 has shown that the social and emotional relevance of a stimulus based on the yawner can be related to the levels of yawn contagion, as suggested by neurological, ethological, and psychological findings. Therefore, the discussion over the issue remains open. Just try it. When you are sitting with people yawning, you will find yourself yawning like them, especially if you are socially close. What about cultural considerations of yawning? Some cultures lend yawning moral or spiritual significance, just like Islam. An open mouth has been associated with letting God immaterial things such as the soul escape or letting bad ones, evil spirits, satans or the like, enter. And yawning may have been thought to increase these risks. Covering the mouth when yawning may have been a way to prevent such transmission of evil spirits, especially in Islam. Yawning has also been described as disrespectful when done before others, or improper when done alone. For example, in his commentary on al-Bukhari's Hadith collection, Ibn Hajar, an Islamic theologian, mentions that yawning, in addition to its risks of letting demons enter or take hold of one's body, which is here meaning evil spirits, is unbenefiting for humans, as it makes them look and sound like dogs by cooking men's upright posture and making them howl. Prophet Muhammad linked excessive yawning to the howling of dogs, to deter people from it and to make it seem repulsive. For when a dog howls, it raises its head and opens its mouth widely, and the yawner resembles that when he yawns too much. This is why the devil laughs at those who yawn, for he succeeds in playing with them and deforming them.